Hi Gemini, my name is Violet Twilight, and today I am going to bring you your March 4th through March 10th weekly tarot reading. So in order to do this reading, I am going to be using 3 different decks. The first deck that I'm going to be pulling from is my Mother Mary Oracle deck. And you don't have to be Catholic or Christian or religious at all in any way to receive messages from this deck. You just have to be open and willing to receive guidance and messages from Spirit, okay? So this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And only take this reading if it does resonate with you, which I really hope it does. So for the Mother Mary Oracle deck, on the bottom of the deck, we have Our Lady of Sweet Rest. And on the top of the deck, we have Our Lady of Charity. So actually, I think Libra got the exact same 2 cards. So for all the signs, this is card number 44, if that means anything to you. And Our Lady of Sweet Rest is card number 41. So I have been reading out of the guidebook for each of these cards, because each of these cards is a very long, in-depth definition, a few pages long. So I've just been summing it up from the guidebook. But since I did read these same ones for Libra, I know exactly what this means. And Our Lady of Charity is talking about how, you may not have initially set out to be a healer, but for some of you Geminis, that is exactly what has become of you, okay? You may not have that as a profession, that just may be something that you do. So people may come to you to talk to you, to unload their mind, or you may go into situations and try and clear up the negativity and try to help people out, things like that, okay? And in any situation where you're giving yourself like that, in any sort of situation where you are providing for someone else in a charitable sort of way, usually you are exposing yourself to a lot of negative energy, because in environments where people need charity, in environments where people need a strong shoulder to lean on, there is going to be some release of negativity, or there could be sort of descending into toxic or darker environments in order to provide this charity and comfort, which I think is why, and this card is saying that because you do this, you are protected by Spirit. And if you just focus on your inner strength, you will be protected from any sort of negativity that is released to you or that you may expose yourself to, okay? So it's also saying that if you call on your spirit guides, if you are a person who does that, you will be protected by them for helping other people. This is a very, very high karma, very good karma. And you will be protected for putting yourself out there like that to help someone else in such an intense way, okay? So Our Lady of Sweet Rest, I think that's why that's on the bottom of the deck, because you need to sometimes take a break from this. You need to sometimes take a break from being the giver, from being, the shoulder everyone has to lean on, from, being basically a saint. You have to sometimes take a break from that, because when you continue to give and give and give, sometimes, that can really start to take from your mental facilities and can really tire you out, Gemini. So, that's just for some of you. And some of you could be on the receiving end of this sort of charitable energy, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle these, and how I've been doing this is I've been pulling 1 card for each day of the week. And by the time I have this uploaded, Monday will already have passed, March 4th, and March 5th will, I think, be almost over. So I am very sorry about that, Gemini. But I do want you to see this, and I hope it resonates with you. So I'm still going to pull 7 cards. And one for each day of the week. These are messages for Gemini, Spirit, for the week of March 4th through March 10th. Messages for Gemini for the week of March 4th through March 10th. All right. Okay. So the first card out on Monday, we have Death. So, and the card that flew out is the 7 of Cups here. So with the 7 of Cups flying out like that, some of you could be really have a lot of daydreaming happening this week, or you could just be daydreaming a lot in general. Maybe you're thinking up fantasies or using your imagination in order to, you know, kind of relax, or you're just really up in your head this week. And this is the Queen of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck. So maybe you're thinking about ways to bring stability and material well-being into your life. Maybe you're thinking of a better way to make money. Maybe you're thinking of a better or a new job or a better job. One that offers more stability, or maybe a different partner who offers, or a new partner rather, who offers more stability. You know, you're really in your head, you're really thinking. And on Monday, I'm seeing the Death card for you on Monday. I feel like you're really thinking, like you're feeling like you need a change. You're feeling like you've given so much to something or someone that it's taken so much from you. It's time for a change. So on Tuesday, we have the Magician. You're ready to start manifesting this change in your life, Gemini. You're ready to stop waiting and start focusing on how to bring about this change that you desire. On Wednesday, we have the 2 of Pentacles. So on Wednesday, you might be feeling like you're doing like a balancing act, or you're having trouble really getting out of whatever this situation might be, enacting this change. You feel like you might be kind of stuck, okay? Because you see this guy here, he's juggling, but it looks like he might be having some issues here, okay? So you could be feeling like that. You could be feeling like this is taking forever. You know, you see this infinity symbol here. You could feel like this is taking forever to kind of get out of the situation or manifest this change, you know, but it will happen if you just stay focused on it. Don't just believe it in your mind, in fantasy, okay? Don't just fantasize about it. You have to manifest this into reality by really believing that you're going to do it. On Thursday, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling very lonely. You're feeling isolated. You're feeling possibly misunderstood. You're feeling like there's no one that you can turn to. To me, the 5 of Pentacles is a very heavy energy. It's an energy of just such lonesome energy. You know, I feel like with Our Lady of Sweet Charity coming out, you feel like you've given so much and you've gotten so little in return. And maybe you're not very happy about having to make this change, okay? Maybe it's making you really upset and sad. But this Magician coming out is telling me that you really need to manifest this change, okay? And this is the energy for the week coming out. This could be the energy for last week. This could be the energy for next week. This could, for some of you, be the energy for the entire month, okay? These are big energies, and stuff like this, like when I see the Death card and the Magician, these are 2 major arcana cards. This doesn't just happen in 1 week usually for most people, okay? This takes some time. On Friday, I'm seeing the sun. So after Thursday, this period of cold, freezing out, terrible misery, I'm seeing the sun coming out. So this is the bright side. You're starting to look on the bright side. You're starting to see the positives. You're starting to be able to manifest exactly what you want from whatever situation you're in, whatever change this is that you want. You're starting to look at this fantasy and really believe that you can manifest it into reality, and it's going to start happening. And if you just call on your spirit guides, they will help you, okay? On Saturday is the 10 of Cups. That is beautiful. That's amazing. That's love. That's abundance. That's perfection. That's happiness, okay? So on Saturday, something really great happens. Maybe a new opportunity arises for you that you really weren't expecting. Maybe you've made a new opportunity for yourself. You've cleared the way for new opportunities, okay? Through this magician energy, Gemini. And then on Sunday, we have the Queen of Staffs. So some of you are really going to be stepping into your power this week. You're feeling the heaviness. You're feeling the difficulty, okay? But you really are wanting this change. And I can see that because you have this change on Monday. At the beginning of the week, you have this change, okay? But then through the end of the week, you're feeling the pressure. But then you realize here that this is what you really need. And it's going to bring about a 10 of Cups situation, and the Queen of Staffs, which is about, stability, charm, grace, worldliness, happiness, just abundance. Okay. And, I really believe that this is going to happen for you soon, Gemini. I'm feeling like this is not just the energy for just this week. This could be, very focused this week, this kind of energy. You could be feeling this heavily this week, but I feel like this is not just for this week. This change is going to affect your entire month. It is just the beginning of the month, okay? And the Death card and the Magician card and the Sun coming out right here at the beginning of the month, that's going to really affect your entire month, okay? And I think Our Lady of Sweet Rest on the bottom of the deck is saying that, with all of this really intense high energy stuff, you are going to have to take some rest. You are going to have to rest your mental facilities, okay? Because this is going to take a lot, okay? But I really want you to focus on manifesting through positivity. Don't get stuck in this 5 of Pentacles energy. And it really looks like you don't, because that's the Thursday card. That's 1 card out of 7. And the rest are looking very, very good. So now I'm just going to pull a card from the answer deck. Pull 3 cards in order to round out this reading for you, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, we have power. So like I said, you're really stepping into your power. You decided that enough is enough of whatever is going on here. And you are going to finally make some changes here for yourself. For yourself. This is you manifesting for yourself, okay? So yeah, I see this first card coming out is frustration. So something really has you upset. That's why this Death card is here. And that's why, this 5 of Pentacles is here, because something really has you upset and you're fantasizing about how to change the situation or what life could be like if you weren't in this situation. So that's why this Death card is here, because you need a change and you really want to change. And then we have the Growth card coming out. So some of you are really going through a period of spiritual growth or just personal mental growth. And that is wonderful, because you can't get to the Sun and you can't get to the 10 of Cups without having grown through this 5 of Pentacles misery, and get to the Queen of Staffs here. You can't do that without growing. And that's very impressive, Gemini. And that's very good that you're taking steps toward growth and self-love and self-expression, and just not standing for anything that's going to make you frustrated like this, to make this change, okay? And the next card out would have been the Knight of Swords. So it looks like you're cutting out any sort of nonsense that is standing in your way of becoming the Queen of Staffs here. And I know I'm saying the Queen of Staffs. It doesn't necessarily, you don't have to be a woman. It doesn't matter what gender you are. But It's about the energy of the card, which is a pure, stable, royal energy, okay? And then we have home. So some of you could be, taking some rest at home, or some of you may be frustrated with things going on at home, and that's what this change is. That's where this change is coming in, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Your home also can be a respite here, and the way I'm seeing this card with the fire going, I'm at home. I'm seeing this beautiful hearth with, possibly you resting at home. But, just take it as it resonates. And then the last card to fly out was the Lovers. So some of you could be dealing with a situation with someone else that you were really had maybe even a soul connection with. And that's why you're feeling this Five of Pentacles. Maybe they left you out in the cold. You're feeling like it's time for a change. You've been fantasizing about what life could be like with them or without them, okay? And maybe it's time for you to manifest some new love into your life. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're manifesting new love into your life too, Gemini. Okay, with this Lovers card coming out. This is just a really great reading because you have so many good cards. You have so many major arcana coming out. And I really do believe that you are changing something for the better here. Something that disappointed you, something that had you frustrated and was prohibiting you from growing and moving forward, that you're going to change that. You're going to cut that out and you're going to manifest something new. And it's going to be a little bit difficult here. You're going to have some difficulty and it could be a balancing act for a minute, but you are going to really experience something great once you do cut that out. Okay, Gemini? I'm really excited for you. And please like, share, and subscribe if this reading did resonate with you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Cross Watcher. And please comment below and let me know what you think. So thank you for sticking with me for the entirety of this reading, and I can't wait to read for you again. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.